and we will leave you with just a few clothing tips. You want to make sure you don't have any loose clothing, any hoodies, any jackets. Make sure to always wear pants because things can fly at you. Make sure to always have your safety glasses on. Okay, so these are our most common drill bits that we're going to be using in our wood room. Here we have the wood drill bit, or brad point. Here we have a multi-purpose drill bit done for most projects. Here we have the spade bit, 3/4 size, so that's 3/4 of an inch this way. This is an auger bit. Unfortunately, I couldn't find one for the drill press, but this is for a hand auger, and they look just like this. And then here we have a masonry bit. You can tell it's a masonry bit by the special type of head it has for drilling most types of concrete and ceramics. Okay, so here we have our actual drill press. Make sure that it's unplugged before you use or start changing any adjustments to it. Okay, here we have our chuck, which tightens and loosens up to where we can get our drill bit in here, and our chuck key, which will fit in, which we'll use later. And here we have our depth gauge that we're going to be using. So there we go. And then the depth lever, which is right here. We only have 2 levers because the third one's broken. Over here, we have the power switch. Pay no attention to the lamp switch because that's not working, so just the off and on the motor. Anyway, here we have Kyle. This is our motor, which runs everything. It's already set to the speed. We will be using it in our wood shop, so don't touch that. Okay, so now for our bottom adjustments on the drill press, we have the angle lever, which allows you to change the angle of the table for doing side cuts and such. Over here, we have the lever for tightening and loosening our ability to raise and lower the table. So if I was to loosen this real quick, I could come over here and use this to change our table height. Oops. Okay, so and last, before we start drilling, this is just a base block we're using just in case for when drilling you don't accidentally go through and then hit the metal plate and dull our drill. So we put in this base block to do that. Alright, so now that we successfully put this wood bit in for drilling wood, we will now turn the drill press on and drill a 1/4 inch hole that I have set up. And there we have our hole. And as you can see in my video from earlier, always keep your fingers a safe distance away from the hole action. So about here, an inch or 2 away from the drill. Alright, that's Ian. That's our project. Hope this video finally works. Okay, so we're not going to drill it right now, but when drilling circular stock or dowels or anything cylindrical, you want to use a V-block for that work, and your V-block will hold your work steady in the V, and make sure to clamp down your V block so it doesn't move on you, so your hole doesn't move on you. So that is the end of our presentation.